Okay, so to start this video off, I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm sorry for like the month break, guys. But honestly, this channel is just sort of a hobby that I do. It's not really something that I'm gonna be able to do often, at least right now. So, so I do apologize for like probably not for not saying this probably sooner than anyone. Like this, making these videos is just a hobby that I'm sort of doing right now, and so like don't expect me to like always be uploading stuff. It is what it is. So yeah, again, sorry about that. Hopefully I can put more videos out, but like who knows, we'll see. So besides that, I know obviously I'm a little late to this, but I just watched the episode and I couldn't just not make a video on it. Yuji versus Choso was a little mid in my opinion. It was okay. I know y'all are probably gonna flame me in the comments and all that, but let me explain. Hear me out. All right, so first I'm gonna just start off with like how this episode like kind of starts, and then I'm gonna just go from the positive to the negatives. I'll talk positively first, and then we'll go to the negatives. So to start off here, I definitely love this beginning sequence of when they meet. Bruh, so like Yuji is just running. Yuji's running to go save Gojo. Choso's over here just walking, and this camera work is like really good. I like if you watch this up, like the setup right here is immaculate. The setup and just the camera work, like we get shots of like where Yuji's about to like jump down, and we hear like Choso walking and the camera like moving with him, sort of. See him right there, and then Yuji just jumps down this escalator. Nothing you wouldn't expect less from like a show like this. Person just doesn't even use the elevator, just jumps down. I also apologize for like the coughing and like if my voice sounds bad. I think I'm a little sick right now. My bad. But I love how it is literally. I think we all love how it's literally just on site. Choso's not even looking at his direction. He turns his eyes, sees Yuji, and it is literally on site. And that I love. That I love. Pretty good. So sort of like skipping past this part, we already know he can sort of like manipulate blood. If you watch the episode, it explains like his powers and all that, obviously, but I'm not really gonna get into that. I mainly just want to talk about the fight. I don't really want to talk about too many other things. So obviously this beginning part here. So they start off fighting, and Yuji definitely gets into a little bit of trouble here. Like he gets his dude gets his whole arm just like pierced through, which is crazy. That's crazy. So Yuji has already taken like a massive blow, like basically at the beginning of this fight. Like right when this fight starts, he's already hit. But then we sort of move on to this scene where Choso asked about his brother, and this is another thing I thought that was good. The emotion. I think they did a good job at building the emotion between these two characters, like how Choso feels about his brothers, and how Yuji. I don't know. He's kind of just like they were crying, and I guess he feels. I guess Yuji might feel a little bad about that, about them crying, but Chozo over here, he's all about the revenge. He just wants the revenge, and this blood work is kind of crazy. Like yeah, like I was really interested in see how like Yuji was gonna deal with this, because I already knew they were gonna fight this episode. So, but I was really interested to see like how Yuji was gonna deal with this like blood and all that. And for the most part, he like handles it fairly well. I guess he like dodges, and he's able to like grab him and like sort of take some swings. But of course, nothing really like where goes his way, and he ends up like Chozo ends up getting the upper hand obviously, and like Yuji takes some like massive hits now. But I do like how the blood just he retracts this blood because I think we can all I think when we all saw Chozo's like ability, we instantly thought like Power from Chainsaw Man, but Power doesn't really retract her blood like this, and I think that's a cool like differentiation between the two of them. Pretty cool. And then Yuji has like this moment where he tries to like figure out, he tries to analyze. Yuji, he's all. Oftentimes we see him as an airhead, but when it comes to like fighting, he's like on point. He is thinking about stuff and like analyzing stuff yeah to there like on in battle Yuji is completely different from off battle Yuji, and that's pretty cool. But anyways, move kind of skipping ahead here. Mechamaru, he's still alive, and he basically comes up with this plan for Yuji for him, and that literally leads us to one of the best bathroom fights probably ever in anime, or probably the best, or like one of the best. So Chozo obviously sees here that's a trap, but Mechamaru calls him a coward and lures him in. I don't know why. I really don't really understand why Chozo fell for this that easily. I mean, I guess again his emotions were just that high, so a little bit understandable. But basically, Yuji leads him into the bathroom and like gets the sprinklers and like the sinks going, and that basically stops Chozo from using his powers because the blood like dissolves and all that. But Yuji here just has the upper hand, and sort of like and the last sort of like positive thing here I'll talk about here was the choreography. The choreography throughout this entire fight, insane. Like, yeah, that's one thing I will definitely give the show. Like this this choreographed fight is like very good, and especially like in this setting, like this tiny freaking bathroom, the fight choreography still kind of goes hard. But that's kind of where my positive things end. Now get to a little bit of the negative or like mixed things, sort of. I don't know if it was just my glasses being dirty, but the quality did not look good at times. Like like the characters, like not like right here when they're like throwing fists, because that's like kind of normal, but just but certain shots, I don't really know how to explain it. Certain shots just do not really look that good, and like I said, I don't know, it could be just me like holding Mappa to like such a high standard that like I'm expecting like way too much. That could be the reason, but yeah, I don't know. That's just, I guess it's just a small nitpick. Like certain shots just did not look all that good in my opinion. But most of the fight is okay for the most part. And then like obviously I know that, and the second sort of nitpick is like obviously I know this is like a bathroom. Like I said, it's like a very very small bathroom, and you gotta like, and you're like kind of, and like the animators are definitely like constrained heavily here. But I just feel like it was, but yeah, I guess just like it kind of, because that's right, the multi like changing shots a lot. Okay, that was the point I was trying to get to. Yeah, because this is like a small bathroom, they have to like switch like shots a lot. Like some shots last for legit a second, and like it's a little hard to like follow like what's going on, because like, yeah, because at a certain point it's just like the camera just switches up so much that it's like, okay, wait, what is even happening now? So but yeah, so that's just like another small nitpick. But obviously, like I've already said, now it's a weird environment, so they gotta do what they gotta do. But but after that, after that, like also another thing is like how they kept kind of like starting and stopping the fight. Like I understand, like, yeah, they stopped the fight, like, to have, like, these explanations and all that. But, like, even without the sort of, like, explanations, I just feel like they started scrapping and then they would just stop and, like, pause for a minute. Like you gotta like watch the episode and like see what if you realize what I'm talking about. Like it just felt like this fight like just was constantly like starting and stopping and starting and stopping, and yeah, that kind of like took away for it for me a little bit. I'll let y'all decide, but I think that's pretty much it for like my sort of like nitpicks, except for the ending here. Let me go all the way to the ending, except for the ending sort of here where okay, wow, I did not realize it was that, where the man Yuji still loses. So this is kind of like a mixed. I guess I should probably say this is sort of like a mixed opinion on my part, but Yuji still loses. It's like, bruh, Yuji, how did you lose again? Like I'm in no position to probably talk because no, I'm not even gonna say why. Like I lose at things a lot too. But Yuji, come on, man! Like Mechamaru literally set you up to win this fight, and you still lost. And like Sukuna even shows up for a second here, and Sukuna even shows up right here and tells him how like worthless he is, and it's just kind of crazy. I came into this like mostly expecting Yuji to win, but he just loses. So like that's kind of crazy. So that's kind of like a mixed. I'm sort of mixed on, but yeah, that's pretty much it for like my opinion on the fight overall. I'm not really even gonna get into like this last section of the episode because like this is just like Choso gets memories here, but they're not real, and he starts just like I don't know, kind of like going crazy, and then like the door. Yeah, I'm not even really gonna. Yeah, I don't really care about this. So overall, I would say this episode was still fine. Like I don't think this episode was obviously like not bad or like terrible. Yeah, just a little issue nitpicks I sort of had with it. But that's pretty much it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.